to talk about the resource fair that's available. Our very own Chief Police Patty Jackson, and Bervin Smith, Community Engagement Manager. Welcome to both of you back on the comfy couch.
Thank you.
Thanks for having me.
It's so good to see you both again. So let's get into this. First off, Chief Police Patty Jackson, why is it important for our Tacoma Police Department to host events like this for our community?
Right, so first off, it's an opportunity to give back to the community that we're serving. So that's huge. But really for me and growing up, in this area, it's great for children to be able to see this is something that I could see myself doing as I'm growing up. These are people, these are individuals, and we're seeing each other as people, not a title, not a job. And it's just really important for us to come to the community and say, we see you, we're here for you, we got you.
God, I love that. It gives me those warm tingles all over. So, Bervin, what is the meaning behind this year's theme of Ready Day One? And then how do you tie it into the event?
Well, it's kind of just what it says. We want our children to have everything they need to be successful when school starts. It's impossible for children to learn from an empty backpack. We want them to have those resources that make them feel ready to learn. We want them to have the items necessary to be successful, including the dental screening, ears and eyes check. If you can't hear or see, how can you learn effectively? So we want to make sure we're kind of filling the gap to make sure our kids are successful.
I love that. When I was growing up all those hundreds of years ago, getting ready for day one has changed so much. How has this fair changed in relation to that? When did it start? Bervin?
It kind of changed, I guess, in the amount of people that are attending.
Yes.
More city organizations or nonprofits have jumped on board because they've seen the success we've had and how hard ourselves and the people who are putting the planning the event on work, and they want to be part of it. Our numbers have steadily increased, over 4,000 last year.
Wow.
Yes, ma'am.
So, Chief Police Jackson, when we talk about, and Bervin mentioned this, he used a word backpack. How does this prepare kids and families for that upcoming school year? What's the connection?
Right, I think that just, it does create that whole warm feeling. I've got supplies, I've got the necessities, and I've got a way to transport those back and forth. And I think that it's something that makes people fit in.
Yes.
As well. And so like Bervin said, and it's so, to me, it's heartwarming to hear the things. I can't learn from an empty backpack.
Yes.
So when they open their backpack, it'll be filled with the necessities.
Oh my, I can remember, I couldn't wait to look in my backpack once I got everything in it, and it just was so important to me. So, Bervin, you mentioned health supplies, health screenings, you mentioned school supplies, and then other back-to-school resources. What would those other back-to-school resources be?
That's a great question. Thanks for asking that. We're digging a little deeper this year. We're going to be supplying T-shirts, socks, underwear, sports bras, things that if you're a family struggling or having some difficulties right now, those things get left off of the register or the radar, and families can't afford. A lot of them are just struggling to keep a roof over the children's head and food on the table. We want to supply those things that sometimes you don't have. We're doing personal care items.
Yes.
Deodorant, lotion, toothbrush, toothpaste, things that maybe some of us take for granted are being in our cupboard every morning. It's not a choice for these families. They don't have them. We want to give you all the things, and we truly mean this, to make sure your children are ready to go on day one and have all the things that make them feel like they can succeed.
Absolutely. Oh, I'm trying not to get tears in my eyes when I think about what you're saying about a toothbrush and toothpaste, that those are things that some children and some families don't have access to, and the parents are going without to give those kids those things. So now Tacoma Police Department has stepped in and said, parents, we're going to help you out here. We're going to do this, so hopefully mom and dad can also eat alongside their children. Give us some tips, Bervin, in terms of attending this. What do parents need to know? How can we best set up those parents for success on that day?
Children must be present.
Okay.
No exceptions on that. We want to serve as many families and children as we can. Don't get there too early.
Okay.
Pack your patience. There will be some lines there, but we're going to have hopefully a lot of volunteers to help us move through quickly. Everyone will get a passport. What I mean by that is you'll get a passport for the backpack, a passport to get the coats, the brand new coats we're going to be giving away.
Ooh.
Yes, ma'am. Yep. I'll let the cat out the bag. We'll
You
get
sure
brand new
did.
coats.
Brand new coats.
Yes, ma'am. And we want to make sure to have enough for everyone. So don't get there at 7 a.m. The event starts at 10. Give us a little time to set up and get going. Like I said, parking, you may have to walk a little ways to get into the venue. But once you see all the things that our community partners are providing, it'll be worth the wait, it'll be worth the walk.
I love that. And you said something I just want to clarify, and that is you said children must be present. Tell me why you said that. Is something different from the previous
Well,
years?
I guess the best words I can use, sometimes people ask for more than maybe they need.
Oh, I understand.
And we want to make sure that we are able to give as many people as possible, as much as we possible. And I don't want to forget, we're going to have free vaccines for children.
Outstanding.
We don't want kids not to start school or be delayed starting school because they don't have the vaccinations that they need. So we're going to supply those things at the fair so that, again, you can be ready on day one.
Talk about co-parenting at its finest. This is exactly what we're talking about. So, Chief of Police Jackson, what would you say to families who are considering coming out but are thinking, I don't know, gosh, it's a lot to get the kids together and I haven't been there before. What does that elicit in you to say?
Right. So I strongly believe that people are always saying, what can you do to the community? What can you do? How can you earn back trust, respect? Let's meet halfway. Come out, even if you don't have needs, come out and see the community and support individuals who do.
Yes.
Let's get together. Let's do what it is that we're saying. Let's bring back that community atmosphere, and let's do it in partnership.
I love that. So, Bervin, in this next minute or so, I know that nobody does it alone in this town. It takes a village. Who do we need to thank, and who has really stepped up in a way that we need to shout out?
I want to first thank our title sponsors. Toy Rescue Mission, Coordinated Care are our title sponsors this year. Jesus Christ Latter-day Saints are a big part of the helping us supply food, vegetables, canned goods for the families. Life Center Church is a big part of what we're doing. Mountain View Presbyterian Church, they're supplying probably 80 to 100 bicycles. They have a bike ministry there where they repair bikes, make them like new, and we're gonna give them away. So many folks on the Road Cafe, they're a big part. Titus Will, there's so many. Wally Law Firm, Tacoma Pierce Health, Spinnaker Management Company. We have over 15 major sponsors that are helping out this year.
Oh, I love that.
And we're still looking for volunteers.
All right.
We need help putting this on. This really is 21st century policing at its finest, where we are part of the community, and we're nothing without them.
Yes.
So those are people that I know I've forgotten someone, but
That's okay.
They're all important. They're all
Anybody
on the,
who touched this, we're going to put that out there.
That's right.
yeah, those
Yes.
important folks.
I want to say thank you to the two of you and the massive amounts of people behind you that are a part of this team. I want to say thank you for putting your life on the line every single day for people you don't know. And I want to say thank you for caring so much about our families and for being the best co-parents ever. And I can't wait to hear about how this goes off, and I want to have you back on the couch sooner than later, okay?
Thank you so much for having us. It's a privilege.
My pleasure. We have much more to come on Cityline. Don't go away. We'll be right back.